Hello darlings, Yaya Mavundla here. This is your official invitation for you to join me as I share my style journey with some of the clothes that have actually shaped my life. Here's my story. My style is actually inspired by, I think my personality really plays a huge role. The choice of clothes that we really wear, they pick us up sometimes, you know. So I think some of the clothes also that I wear really brings in that character, you know. As trans women, mostly we are questioned about how we look. People also misgender us a lot. So I think having chosen myself, you know, to be myself, helped me really define my style. I saw a need to celebrate Black transgender women, you know, during Women's Month. So I put together an exhibition titled Layers of Black Transgender Women, and that was at the opening of the exhibition. I wanted a look that is going to speak to a powerful woman, a woman that people should listen to, a respectful woman. The fit, it's also so perfect. It made me look like so feminine, you know, exactly how I actually wanted people to see me. 5 years ago, I received an email from the Netherlands embassy to say they are bringing in the Amsterdam rainbow dress to Africa, and they would like for me to be the first person to wear it. What's so iconic about it is that it was shot at Constitution Hill and displayed at the Concords, and the images from that dress are actually on display at the Concords Gallery. It's really one of my proudest moments. So I was nominated for the awards, and this was like my first nomination and first award. So I went to David, and when I walked in there, I saw it. I'm like, okay, I want this, I'm gonna wear this at the feathers. You know, when awards are gonna happen, we usually run to designers and we're like, this is what I want. We design things from scratch. I didn't actually want something made. I bought it like 3 months prior that the awards happened. Funny, I've only worn it that day only, and I kept it. I've never worn it again. I was attending a GQ Best Dressed. I actually won a Best Dressed for the evening, like a female Best Dressed for the evening at the GQ Best Dressed. And for me, it's really played a huge role, you know, on how then people see me. Also, you know, having to see that I was seen as the person that I am that day, and also by the industry experts, for me was really affirming and so great. That was part of, you know, the look that really said, yes, you are who you say you are. I planned that I was going to attend Milan Pride, New York Pride, and Harlem Pride. Then my luggage doesn't get to where I was going, which means now I don't have my Pride clothes. I go shopping, there aren't Pride clothes anywhere where I was going. So now this is like my rescue outfits. I walk into a shop, I'm like, oh, okay, let's try some green. And I didn't even enjoy Pride because I was taking pictures from arriving until I was like, okay, I think I need to leave because now I'm not enjoying myself here. I'm just like taking pictures. People really received that outfit. Unfortunately, the luggage still, it hasn't come back. No. Drama. So this was like my big moment. This was just after I'd come out of Becoming, and our show was nominated for Media of the Year at the Feathers. Zips that have LGBTI colors. On the day, that dress was still not how I wanted it to be. But I knew I had to make it work. When I walked through on the red carpet with this dress, I felt so great. And also the representation, you know, it was for me a big story, because I feel like as trans people, we need to have a voice. There are outfits that I've repeated like many times where people are like, oh my gosh, okay, we've seen that. But there are those that, you know, I've just worn once and it just stays there, you know. I mean, you saw that a lot of my clothes are like brights, you know, I've got a lot of greens, you know, and I would hate it, you know, for those clothes for me to never be able to wear this again. So what I like that Skip has given me that option to keep my clothes intact, like bright and really as the way that I bought it. I'm truly excited to be working with Lesego. I'm really excited to see what is he going to add into my style. Is he going to surprise me, or am I going to be like, oh my gosh, okay, I should have just styled myself? I don't know.
We feel good when we put on something bold, but there's nothing more annoying than when our bright, colorful garment starts fading. I am Lesego Kgosimolao, your skip hybrid stylist, and here are my top tips on how to keep your colorful garments bold and vibrant. Tip 1. Wash your clothes inside out. It helps keep your favorite garments, especially the dark ones, from fading. Tip 2. Use a color-safe detergent. Not all washing detergents are the same. Invest in a product scientifically formulated to keep your clothes from aging like skip. Tip 3. Opt for a cold wash. The cold wash cycle helps slow the fading of colors. It's economical because you're saving on energy. Tip 4. Soak new clothes in a salt solution. This home remedy really works. Dissolve half a cup of salt into 5 liters of water and soak your clothes overnight. This will lock in the color. Secret tip, you have to do this before you wear your new clothes. Tip 5. Use vinegar to lift up your colors. Add a half a cup of white vinegar to a rinse cycle of the wash. This also freshens up your laundry. Be careful, this might not work on all fabrics, so always do a test before. I think Yaya is ready for a restyle. Let me go check up on her. Yaya,
Darling.
welcome to our walk-in closet. Thank you so much for making time today. I'm excited to have you here. I think today might be a little bit tricky for me because you are an award-winning style icon. So reimagining this look is going to be a lot of work for me.
So this was like a big moment for me. I was nominated for the Feathers and I won.
Oh,
so it was my first
winning queen.
Multi-award winning.
Well,
so
congrats.
it was really my first award.
I like the idea that you wore this like a couple of years ago. It would be quite nice to see what we can do with this specific piece. When I thought of reimagining this, when I was actually reimagining this, I thought we could actually play around with something that is very close to your neutral tones or your skin tone. And what I actually wanted was to play around with this, because this reminds me of your other look actually that I...
The brown one at the GQ.
Yeah, the GQ one, yeah. I just like how new this top still looks, right? So I still want to keep the attention to this top because I want everybody to see how amazing this is and how many options we have as far as to pairing it and styling it. Try this on and let's see how this works, and then we can maybe have a look and see what other options we have. Play around with accessories. I'm just going to invite you to my fitting room.
Good, let's go.
And I'll bring the goodies to you to put on.
Lesego, I'm ready and I'm coming out.
I'm dying to see. That is actually quite fresh. I like that. The whole idea of doing this was to just keep the top as the the focal point of the look.
It's shocking that the queen is also still like popping.
I was about to come in still the earrings, but I do like how they come out as well. So you can keep prepared. So what I can do is we can add a bit of glam to it. I think if we just add like a few accessories, we can just put like a ring on. Wait, this is ready.
Can somebody put a ring on it?
Yes, you do. This size while we added. This very size.
I like it. It's still so me. I still stand out.
Yeah.
And I think I like that.
I think what we could do is we can always just elevate the look a little bit more with a neck piece. Yeah. I think a neck piece will bring a bit of glam that you're trying to do here. I think that could be something.
Golden queen.
Golden queen, night out, and you've got this. This is how you keep your clothes new for longer.